Math Journal, page 55, number 1. Complete, use exponential notation for parts D and E. So 8 times 10 to the second. 10 to the second is 100, so it's 800, or an 8 with 2 zeros. So here now we have a 3. 3 times 10 is 30, times 10 to the second, times 10 to the third. 5 times 10 to the first would be 50, to the second, to the third, to the fourth. That is a 0. Not a very good one, but it's a 0. Okay, and 2 times what number gives me 2 million? 2 times a million, but a million. It says use exponential notation for parts D and E, and a million is 10 to the 6th. 7 times 100,000 would give me 700,000, but that is 10 to the 5th. Number 2 says complete the table. 10,000 is 10 to the 1, 2, 3, 4th. 10 to the 5th, 10 to the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. 10 to the 7th, 10 to the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. 10 million, and a million is 10 to the 6th. Number 3, find the volume of the prism. Use the formula volume equals base times height. So I got to find my base first. It's 8 by 6, and 8 times 6 is 48. And I'm going to multiply that times a height of 5. And 48 times 5, well, let's estimate. 50 times 5. 5 times 5 is 25, so it should be somewhere around 250. But actually, I'm going to have 10 less than that, 2 times 5 less. So instead of 250, it should be 240. Make an estimate and solve. 64 is close to 60, and 60 times 5 is 300. 89 is close to 90, and 90 times 3 is 270. Let's multiply it out. 20, carry the 2, 30 plus 2, 32, reasonable answer. 27, 24 plus 2 is 26, very reasonable answer. Number 5, explain how you know the formula volume equals base times height tells you how many cubes could be packed into a prism in problem 3. So one thing you could say is you know that the base is equal to length times width, and I know that length times width times height also equals volume, so I know that will give me the correct answer. And that's page 55.